Alright guys, let's talk about something. Hopefully you guys can hear with the sound here. We'll check it out later. Um, so let's talk about gurus and people that are coming onto every podcast telling you it's all about the struggle. You know, you gotta be able to get injured, get back up, and keep grinding and keep hustling, and that's what makes a winner. And then you have that attitude is pervasive in Silicon Valley, about how life is a struggle, and the people that persevere, are the ones that are able to get back up and, persevere through the struggle. And that's all about that. And that goes back to saving money, and that goes back to putting money away, or, not going to Starbucks or whatever you want to call it. And this is a messed up attitude. I mean, this is similar to Jordan Peterson. Oh, life is a struggle and it's all about, no, that's not true. You should be making yourself as happy as you can every single day. And if that means, going to the coffee shop and specifically getting the most expensive thing, which is what I do, and I've been doing that since I was 24, 25. Because here's the thing, like not buying coffee or using a credit card to save 1.5% and cash back and all this stuff, that's not going to move the needle for you. That's a waste of time. I mean, I had this one guy on YouTube tell me that I'm a sucker because I pay $14 a month for YouTube Premium. Well, do the calculation. How many times are you watching 15 or 30 seconds of ads? And how many times are you doing that per month? And because a lot of people watch a lot of YouTube. Well, if you can't spend $14, that means you value your time at minimum wage, because I easily save an hour of getting YouTube Premium, of not watching people's ads on YouTube. So here's the thing. You need to value your time at, is it $100 an hour? Is it $300 an hour? Because while you're watching those YouTube ads and afraid of spending $14 a month on YouTube Premium, someone else is on the phone doing a real estate deal that they just made $30,000 on. Let's say people make a lot more than that, but I mean, I'm just telling you what people are doing. So here's the thing about actually yesterday the water was really nice to swim. Not today's a little bit cold, but yesterday was perfect. So anyway, so let's talk about struggling in life. Look, there's a lot of things that we can't control, and there are a lot of things that will happen to you that you have to struggle. But your goal should be to be as comfortable and happy every single day. And whether that means, sometimes, you're going to have to put away people or things that don't let you do that, right? And, part of that is selfish, but a lot of people, to get to anywhere, like take a doctor, right? How many people were they selfish because they were studying their ass off during college? Because in college you need a 3.8 GPA and a MCAT score that, let's say in the top 10 percentile of people who take it, probably more, 90th percentile rather. And then what about the family and friends and the events missed in medical school? Are they selfish? Well, hey, if you want to get somewhere, and if you want to get to where you want to be, that's what you should be doing. And you should be always very comfortable, and that means different things to many different people. But this whole thing about life is a struggle, I'm just not seeing it. Like, here's the thing. Like, I do meditate, and but I don't need it as much as other people. If you really think life is a struggle, you should meditate, because meditation will tell you, actually, no, what you have is right here, and if you actually see your present and how lucky you are to be in this situation, then there is no struggle, there is no money worries, there is no health worries, because the fact that you're able to do that tells you that. I mean, you may have health issues and you may have money issues, but like I said, I would recommend that if you need to do that. But go and here's the thing. I'm not putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation. You should be doing that too, but that's actively trying to improve your resilience, right? This is not complaining about life as a struggle and it's so hard and you need to find meaning and all this other nonsense. Trust me, you get happy, you get successful, your life will have a lot of meaning. Because, and that's, that you have to feel it's successful, right? You can't say, oh yeah, well, I'm going to do this because other people are, I think it's going to be cool and what other people think that defines success. No, no, no. Success to one dude maybe is going to Nova Scotia and fishing off the, off the boat. And another guy maybe wants to build a $100 million company, right? But this whole thing about, like I said, that's the main thing that I want to address is what the hell are people telling themselves about life being a struggle? Like, and why is that such a, like, why is that like a financial porn or like a thing to talk about and all this stuff, and that you have to persevere and and I persevered and that's why. No, that's not. First of all, here's the other thing. Your mind isn't clear when you're struggling, when you're worried, when you're sleep deprived. You should be sleeping 8 to 9 hours a day, right? So if you're telling yourself, oh yeah, I need to work 18-hour days and I need to struggle through this, I need sleepless nights, I need anxiety. No, I mean, it's just, you don't need to be a scientist to know this. When your worry is up, and obviously when you're sleep deprived, you're not going to perform at your top level. Same thing, when you're worrying about making a 20-cent iced coffee, instead of just, because let's face it, coffee is going to make you happier. And if you're worrying about saving money on that, I mean, look at Dave Ramsey, right? Classic case. Do as I say, not as I do. What does he tell people? Oh, invest in index funds, save money, eat ramen noodles, and don't splurge. What does he do? Well, he buys 100-unit apartment buildings, real estate, and buys businesses. Do as I say, not as I do, right? So that's the thing. Just look at actions, right? Don't look at words. Look at actions. And if you don't know the actions, study them. Study people, right? And watch what they do. So that's the thing. Your goal is to make yourself struggle the least amount while still getting results. Not, bragging about that life is a struggle and blah, 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 blah. So here's the view here. I said, yesterday there was few people swimming. We were swimming, and maybe I saw 5 people today. It's a little overcast. Said this feels about like Hawaii. Yesterday felt about like winter in Hawaii, maybe slightly colder for the water temp, which ain't bad at all. But we're here in September, so anyway, hope everyone's doing awesome. And if you got this far, leave a like, leave a question, and if you guys need any clarification.